They don't. They ain't up this tree. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They are not up this tree. But we about to see. I know. I know. I got some early birds in here. I know my grinder's up. You know what I mean? Who out there doing what? I had to get presidential for this one. You know what I mean? Had to get presidential for it. Cause this is a dope time to be alive in hip hop. But yeah, we finna go ahead and load up. I gotta go ahead and load up, you know what I mean? My little regimen that I do in the morning. My little regimen before I work out. Take care of my business, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, who out there doing what? Who up? That sure tastes better than apple cider vinegar. That sure tastes better than apple cider vinegar. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful time to be up. And the way the world works these days, with social media and everything, you have the ability to just drive, jump on in a conversation. And so this morning, I thought I'd go ahead and give my reaction to the JayZ and Nas record, Sorry Not Sorry. I guess it's on one of DJ Khaled projects. And I gotta salute DJ Khaled for having that ability to organize hits. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing no rapping. He on the record with the intro, We the Best, another one, and then he let the artists do what they do. And he picked the right artists who do what they does very well. I had the pleasure of meeting Khaled back in, I believe, '09. I think it was '09. You know what I mean? Trey was out there too. That blew my mind because I was in Miami and we was at this club. Busta Rhymes was performing, a few other people, and then Khaled was like, I got one of my Texas partners off in here, boom, boom, boom. And I was wondering who could that be? I honestly thought it'd be a probably Scarface or somebody. But when Trey the Truth came out, I'm like, man, that's my nigga. Let me go holler at my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I made my way out the VIP down to the stage and went dapped up Trey, boom, boom, boom. Chopped with Khaled for a brief second and shit, and went on about my business. You know what I mean? Because I understand once the show going on, you can't be trying to, hey man, remember me, woo 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 woo. But yeah, I seen my nigga Trey in Miami with them hard hitters back then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to Khaled. And one thing I noticed, he had the radio on smash. You know how you hear, you know what I'm saying, radio these days, K104 and 97.9 and you know what I'm saying, 97.9 the box and all that in Houston and in Dallas and any major market, you hear the radio and they playing the same records over and over and over and over. Khaled was doing that, but I could tell what he was doing. Like he had some kind of control. He was breaking some records. You know what I'm saying? He was breaking some records. And he had a lot of pre-recorded shows while he was elsewhere doing whatever. But yeah, that's on another note. But salute to him for having that ability to organize hits. You know what I mean? If you listen to his projects, he got heavy hitter artists and he know who to match them with and it be some impeccable music. But today, you know what I mean, after listening to the Sorry Not Sorry joint, Nas and JayZ, it's a big, beautiful moment for hip hop. Because, you know, those of you who from my era, we know, you know, back in the day, 90s, JayZ and Nas was like going at each other. Like it was crazy. But the beautiful thing about it, it never crossed my mind that what they were doing on wax was ever gonna lead to bodily harm or physical altercations. It never crossed my mind back then. I was just anxious to see what each artist was gonna respond with, and it's a lot of dispute about who won that battle. I don't know, man. Them boys, them boys was getting it in. Everybody was trying to say like Ether shut Jay down, but I don't know. I really don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? Because what I also seen was they took that battle or so-called beef and generated, you know, crazy capital, went on tour and all kind of stuff. Can you imagine those fan bases at that time rooting each one of them on, and then they can come together, squash the beef, and be on tour together? So you actually taking that fan base from JayZ, that fan base from Nas, separating them for a moment, and then resolving the issue, and then bringing both bases together. Man, them boys created a business opportunity that's probably like on a hush, but probably one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, selling tours and selling albums and singles. Cause it wasn't no downgraded disc records. It was very highly mixed and mastered. They wasn't just throwing them out. They was carefully putting them hoes out, and they was designed to survive until this day. So if you go back and listen to some of those records, you'll see like, yeah, them boys was on another level with it. It wasn't just no, you know what I'm saying, F bomb, nigga, this and that. Them boys were putting their lyricism into their diss tracks. But that's the past. You know, jump to speed. Here it is, the future. You got these two incredible bosses. No, I don't know nothing about their personal lives, what they're part of. None of, that ain't what I'm here for. What I'm here for is I'm a part of the hip hop generation, and my ears are still good where I could appreciate a good arrangement and great music and great lyrics and just the GMB of what these boys doing. So for them both to appear, big cigars, you know what I'm saying, tuxedos, you know, sipping whatever, you know what I mean? It ain't a whole bunch going on in the video, but it's the beauty of these two big powerhouses putting their differences to the side and having elements from previous records produced into the beat. I know a lot of y'all could hear song cry in the track. Now, it's other elements in the track that I haven't identified yet, but you know, those who listen to music in depth like I do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, get a look at that. Yeah, yeah, get a look at that. Yeah, but those who listen to music in depth like I do, you can hear the other elements in the track. I know for one, I heard song crying there, and the track is melodic and jamming and mature. You know what I mean? That's what made me put my jacket on. I wanted to put on a tuxedo and give me a cigar, but you dig, I had to work with what I got. You dig? I had to work with what I got, cause you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no tuxedo, but I might get me one. I might just get me one. You know what I'm saying? For the fact of the matter of the fact. But if you heard any other element in that track that I'm missing, you know what I mean, let me know. But I know for sure I heard song cry, you know what I mean, upgraded and put it into this track, you know what I mean, and it was jamming. In the lyrics, let's get to Nas lyrics. Very boss like, you know what I'm saying? Very, hey man, I'm on top of my game. This is the most, and I hate to use the word elite, but this is the most elite artists, you know what I'm saying, of our generations and stuff like that, of this music genre. Like this the top of the top, the creme de la creme, the hey man, this is not the Thunderbird. This is the you know what I'm saying? This would be the what kind of wine? Now we're not even gonna do wine. This would be the Ace of Spade. Or you let me know. You top that. You top that. This would be the Ace of Spade. Cause every time I go in the liquor store, I be like, man, give me that. No. Give me that Bel Air. You know what I mean? So His lyrics, man, very on point. Some real boss fanatic type stuff, and just talking about the longevity and the endurance and the, what he can do nowadays and where he came from. That right there is very epic. Just knowing that coming out the projects and now you at the top of the world, you know what I mean, can push any button and do whatever you want to do, go buy them same projects, man. That's a great feeling, you know what I mean? And so he exhibit that through his verse, which is very player, and I take my hat off to him and salute him. Jamming, A1, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to take from none of it. It's all to give. It's a beautiful day in hip hop. It's big jamming, sorry not sorry. Now we get to JayZ verse. I've always been a selective JayZ, how could I say, appreciator when it comes to his different songs. Like a lot of his songs, all them blueprints and all the songs, man, I was tuned in because that boy was giving up some hell of a game. He was ahead of his time with it. You know what I'm saying? He was giving up hell of a game. And I really loved they movement, the whole Rockefeller movement, the Dame Dash, this and that. I loved that because I understood that these were some indie niggas playing with some major paper who was calling the shots on how they wanted they ship ran. JayZ got denied by, and we know this is history, he got denied by plenty of record labels. Nah, that ain't gonna work. No, but he took the bull by the horns and initiated activating his own self, putting his own self out with him and his crew. So I always respected that, you know what I'm saying? And I always loved that. So as I selectively listened to some of his stuff, as he spit, he has this confidence where he could just pause and take his time. And back in the day, I didn't really understand or get that. I was like, come on, nigga, come on with it. I was used to the rambunctious flow, the connections, you know what I'm saying? But he'll have these slight little pauses in there. But what he's trying to do is he's saying some impeccable stuff that's kind of, he needed to register in your head. And then he have his arrogance where he come on back and say some more stuff. And then he'll be repetitive and say things like in this verse, he says the bees. Now, some of the bees, don't get me wrong, I'm lost on maybe a couple of the bees, but one of them bees, boy, you can't top that, man. Hey, man, you just can't top that bee. You know, when he said that one bee and his wife, Beyonce, come through with her vocals up on that bitch, nigga, that shit gave me, damn, I ain't want to curse. I don't want to mess up my video, man. I'm trying to get my little old jet. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, when Beyonce voice came through that thing, man, it gave me chills. Because these boys is speaking all this big boss talk that can't be denied and it can't be topped, and it's their real lives. That the lyrics cannot really describe the actual array and huge impact that these guys actually have. The huge lifestyles that these guys actually have. The lyrics don't compare. You dig? The lyrics don't compare to the reality. The reality of what these boys talking about. You see it. You see it. Yeah. Ain't a lot of these floating around. You see what I'm saying? It ain't a lot of these floating around, and them dog titties is tightening back up, baby. It's turning back into a chest. It's turning back into a chest. But hey, them push-ups killing my shoulder. I need to chill out. But look, say, man, the lyrics cannot describe the incredible lifestyles that these young men still, you know what I'm saying, looking like they younger selves, you know what I'm saying? They damn near half a buck, but the boys still look good like me. Hey, man, black don't crack, man. Hey, man, it's just like that, man. We sips out the fountain of youth, you know what I'm talking about? But hey, man, that's a very impeccable track from the brothers. I salute them. I'll be jamming it throughout the day, especially when I'm doing my workout. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Okay. All right. That's what we gonna do. Yeah, I'll be jamming it throughout the day while I'm doing my workout, and also adding it to my playlist along with my new record, Fire. I'm waiting on the artwork, man. I'm just waiting on the artwork, and I don't like to rush my guy because my guy does some incredible artwork, and it's gonna be a masterpiece. So I don't wanna I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying, rush them. I wanted to drop it last night, but let me get my little old sea moss in. Let me get my little old sea moss in. And also I'm gonna give y'all an update for the new people that's looking and listening. If you order Trill gear throughout the week, don't think that it's like an ATM. It's gonna spit you out something. No, what I do's and does is whatever comes in throughout the week, I let it all accumulate, and then on Saturday, we haul that off to the post office. We haul that off on to the post office. Get up, and it don't stop. Don't stop till you get it up. I used to think that nigga saying, get up to the post office. Don't stop till you get it up. Get up to the post office. I don't know what he was saying, but yeah, we go to the post office on Saturday, man. And by time 10:30, we close off. Like whatever, if you order on Saturday and you ain't order before 10:30, it ain't getting shipped. I ain't gonna lie to you because I got too much to do to be sitting back waiting on orders to come in to try to label them and then get them to the post office. No, we gonna drop that dun off. You hear me? You hear me? But let me. I want to show you something. I want to show you some beautiful stuff. Hold up. Yeah, but that's another incredible record. Another one. We the best. You know what I mean? We the best. Yeah. So this what the slide looked like with the shield. You did. This what the slide looked like. Very comfortable. You know what I mean? We got the raised mumps in there. You know what I'm saying, for the compression and the pressure on your feet to give you a very comfortable slide. And this is not no cheaply made. This is not a cheaply made product. This is a collaboration with a company that put out some great product. You dig? And this happened to be a size 10. So this happened to be a size 10, and it is in stock. It is in stock. You know what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, we got a great record out them brothers. I really appreciate it. And like I say, hey man, it's very classy. Them boys got on tuxedos. The video is not all needing to be a whole bunch going on. It's some beautiful women in there. It's some colors. It's players kicking back, laying in the shade. Ain't nobody tripping because the money already made. And this is that blue. This is that beautiful royal blue. This is what the Trill Gang shield look like. So let me teach you. Let me give you a little class. This is the shield. So when you ordering something and I say, you want the shield or you want the script? The script is just the word. You know what I mean? The script is just the Trill word in that font. The font don't change unless I switch the design up. But yeah, so this would be the shield. This would be the font. This would be the shield. This would be the font. But I don't sell these because these were blessed to the UGK posse and the UGK record members. So you can get this same type of jacket, same type of quality, you know what I mean? But it's gonna have this shield. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just on a different note. But yeah, so we got a great record out of the gentleman and those who enjoy cigars, you know what I mean? Light up your cigar, man, and open your ears and see what them boys talking about. Cause them boys jamming. And them boys talking about that big boss talk. You know what I'm saying? Them boys ain't talking no little bitty, itty bitty committee. Them boys talking that boss talk, man. You know, and that's inspiring to the future millionaires and the future bosses. You know what I'm saying? That's very inspiring. So that was a good notch on our belt to see these grown men on that GMB come together and make an instant classic. A big jam and instant classic. That's what I rated, just off top. And it's bigger than the words I could produce. You understand me? Because like JayZ say, I'm a project baby, which I expect of me. But, you know, I'm a hood nigga. You know, small education, but you know, hey, God bless me with a lot of common sense, and I love to research, and I love to find for myself. So hey, man, I educate myself on a daily basis. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a big jamming record. I really appreciated it. But I'll take some of y'all input. Who out there doing what, man? Let me see what's up. We got some early birds off in this thing. Early birds off in this thing. Christopher Martinez, Triovato, already. CD Clark, what's the deal? Hey, the beef made good music. You sure right. I agree with that. I've been jamming now since I was 6 years old. Wow. Yeah. I used to out of Nas click though, I really liked AZ when he produced The Firm. Let me see. CD Clark got my Trill Gang shirt on. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Appreciate you. They sounded different from each other. That's why they were both golden already. Let me see. Like comparing Pimp and Bun, Pimp sounded different, but together they made magic happen. Exactly. So let me see what else we got off in here. Yeah, Chris O baby. Hey man, keep on representing and rising to the top. My PA player on that comedy game, you know what I'm saying? Getting it in. He didn't been around the likes of the OG RIP John Witherspoon, the Cat Williams, the Michael Blackstons, Chris O baby, man. Hey man, keep on doing your thing, man. And thank you for tuning in. I see you one of them early birds, you know what I mean, that like to get to the worm. So, hey man, that's what it's about. That's what it's hitting for. The song A1. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. The song A1. Let me pop my little pill. Hey, yeah, man, let me tell you about this little beat. Now, you know, strawberry blonde, you know what I'm saying? Met at the gas station, say, baby, woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? Big old confidence. Yeah, big old speaker. Say, baby, yeah, uh-huh. Oh, I'm with it. Just hit me in a minute. Boom, boom, boom. I hits her up, you know what I'm saying? She fall on to the pad, you know what I'm saying? I got some players in there, they blowing, you know what I'm saying? We watching the fight and whatnot, man. You know, I'm just bossing around and mother. She chose quick than a motherfucker, man. That's how it went down. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, a lot of my videos nowadays, you won't hear me playing too much music because I haven't figured out how to not get them to strike me on my own music. I actually would have played some of that song, but they would have struck this video and my monetization would have been affected. So unfortunately, you'll just have to hear my vocal tone, unfortunately. But yeah, let me see what we talking about. Don't forget to take them blood pressure pills. Man, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Why you talking like that? Why you talking like that? I ain't there yet. And I don't want to get there. I don't want to get there. That's why I'm back off that alcohol and off all that old big crazy eating and I'm in that gym, you know what I mean? I'm on that floor doing them push-ups and them sit-ups because I'm very healthy right now. I don't have no issues. But my last physical the other day, they were talking that shit. I mean, boy, they were talking that old talk. Like, if you don't get it together, I'm like, you ain't got to tell me twice. So I'll be backed up off it all. You know what I mean? How does the sea moss do you? Honestly, I can tell you like this. I don't know what it do to me. All I heard was Dr. Sib and them talking about that black seed. And when I did my little research, they said it was a whole bunch of minerals that you need. The sea moss is a whole bunch of minerals that you need throughout the day. I think it was like we need 100 and some minerals, and it's almost about 90 some of those minerals. So I thought, okay, boom, if it's good like that, I'm taking some. This one right here, konjac root glucomannan, it's a natural appetite suppressant. And I'm a big hungry hippo. So in the beginning of the video, I took the apple cider vinegar joints, the goalies, these joints right here. This one got ashwagandha in it. It's also supposed to be an appetite suppressant. help you relax, help you stay focused, just all that type of stuff. This one right here, the apple cider vinegar, it has multiple functions. I normally used to drink apple cider vinegar, the Bragg's, the Bart Bragg's apple cider vinegar that tastes like, you know what I'm saying, something that's just about to explode in your stomach. But when they came out with these goalies, I've been checking it out for a few months, and I'm liking it. I just need to cut the big eating. Like you know, I just like to celebrate a lot, and I gotta cut that. You know what I mean? Because my partner Steve Sweet, he quoted the other day, "We eating to live, not living to eat." So the past few months and so forth, after I got sick, I kind of had that backwards. I've been living to eat, you dig? But we're actually eating to live. So we don't really need as much bulk that we put in our body. We overeat, and I was raised getting popped upside the head to eat everything on my plate. Most of us from the South, you know, we got fed big, and they just didn't want us running around hungry, and they just didn't want us running around every hour on the hour to my give me some need. I need some need. I'm hungry. I need some need. You dig? So they would just fix us these big old plates, and it'd be about 4, 5 courses of meals. It would be dishes. It would be cornbread this big. It would be gravy on rice and beans and mustard greens or something. And they give you a big old portion, and they tell you better eat everything on your plate. And you sitting there full as a dog. But now dogs eat a whole lot. You sitting there full as a tick. Yeah, you sitting there full as a tick. And you don't eat everything on your plate. They bust you upside your head and then whoop your bottom. They whoop your bottom. They whoops your bottom. You better eat all your food, boy. So I just was raised finishing my food. So like that's how I do. Like I like to eat all my food. But I gotta cut back. That wasn't right. That was love. They loved us. They loved us. But that wasn't what's up. That was shit. Boy, you turned me into a monster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that one, the glucomannan, it's a appetite suppressant. And then this one right here is for joints. It's for joints. I do a lot of at work. A lot of I do a lot of. You know what I'm saying? I be looking up. Yeah, I be stooping. I be up and down. So if you having little joint issues or tendon or the ligaments that hold everything together, that actually strengthens them. You know what I mean? It actually strengthens them. I used to play a lot of basketball when I was younger. You know what I mean? 3, 4 times a week. And I used to blow out my ankles and knees like all the time. Now don't get me wrong, I wasn't that good. I was I was I was good competition on defense. Um, I was very fast. I could jump high. I was somewhat agile till I started chilling out a lot. Don't chill out. Stay agile. Stay mobile. Stay moving. Run, jump, play, climb, do whatever. Do all that. Do all that. I don't care how old you get. Keep doing all that because once you start laying back and letting that body just get cold, that's when you see them old men. They be out there and they be stiff. You dig? They be stiff. That's because they ain't moving that body. I'm big. I'm big. I'm 300 and some pounds. Like I weigh myself Monday. Man, I was 370 something. I'm like 369 right now, 368. But I'm very agile still. Run, jump, play. I'm a gremlin. No. So I still do all that type of stuff. So I'm not as stuck into the frozen zone. I'm gonna call it the frozen zone. I'm still loose, you know what I mean? But I need to get way more looser. So yeah, that take care of the tendons and the ligaments and all that there. So playing all that basketball put a lot of pressure on my knees, and I used to have these these little eerie, little cold, little pains in my knees. Like if I could be walking up some steps and all of a sudden it just shoot through my knee. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But it ain't an injury that I had. It was just like nothing noticeable that I knew about. It was just like the damage. So that type of joint, the glucosamine, it helps build those tendons up and all that there. And so now it's almost like this stuff you see called Move Free or uh, Flexol, just all those type of joints. It's some more popular ones that I don't really know because I went straight to the what it was, the glucosamine. That's what it is basically. But yeah, man. So yeah, I take these vitamins, and I thank God that I don't take no medicine. Like I don't have no conditions where I have to take medicine. So I make sure I take my vitamins every day. And lately, I really thank God for the focus that I have today, regardless of what people are doing around me. I'm on my stuff. I'm on my stuff. Yeah. So I'm on my stuff, and I pray. And if you got any love for me, pray, put that in your prayer too, that he just stay focused and stay on his ground because I create more when I'm in that gym. I do more when I'm in that gym. I'm here, there, and I'm everywhere when I'm in that gym. When I'm on my focus with my exercising, man, my stamina, my strength, my ability to think, my ability to create, man, it's impeccable. Like I be proud of myself. I be doing so much. Like last night, man, I worked until probably like 1:30 in the morning, man. I got up on mistake at like 3:30 a.m. But I went on, start moving around, handling business, went to work, did this, did that, picked up all my grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Got my kids, you know what I'm saying? And steady started doing stuff. Did some YouTube work, you know what I mean? Boxed and labeled everything that's going out today. You know what I mean? Picked up on my book and started looking at why I need. Hey man, look, man. When I'm on my workout, man, hey man, I'm what that is. Nobody else gotta tell me. I can tell myself. You what that is, boy. Hey boy, you about your business, boy. Hey boy. Like they say, before you get up, the army be done did, you know what I'm saying? So much stuff, this and that. I'm like the army. When I get up, man, I be done did so much stuff that I do more than in 2 hours, 2, 3 hours that you gonna do all day. And I ain't talking about you specifically, because you who watches me, hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. That's true support. Because nowadays when you watch me, man, it's actually beneficial. Long as I stay along the guidelines of not cursing and not playing copywritten music, even if it's my own. I suffer in that way because I like to play my music. But I'll have to figure out, I'm still doing the research on how to not get struck for playing my own music on my lives. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, and that's my take on that record, man. Hey, it's a big record. It's a beautiful record, and I got another update. I got an update on my Toro game. We got it rented out all throughout this weekend. We got the car rented out. You know what I mean? It's a lot you got to read on that Toro app, the terms and services and all this and all that. You got to get familiar with that. You know what I mean? I did my best, you know, to compartmentalize and learn about that. But one of the good things is if your guest wants to extend the rental, all they have to do is just send you some information. Hey, I'll need it longer than I thought I would. Is that okay with you? And you could accept it or you can decline it. You know what I mean? Because maybe you want to rent it to somebody else. Maybe you got something else going where you're gonna make more money or whatever. I don't know. I'm still new to it. This is my first guest who grabbed 4 days, and I'm thankful for that. Just hope everything come back in the condition it was. You know what I'm saying, when it went out, and then we're gonna put it back on the platform and get it back booked out. You know what I mean? But yeah. So she sent me a message saying she may want to extend the rental. And like I said, this is a full-time rental. So I don't care if she keep it a month. I don't care if she keep it a month. You hear me? She can keep them. She can keep them. She can keep that mother for a year if she wants to. I don't care. Yeah. But yeah, Chris, old baby, back in the day, boy, you gave me some good information that was supported by another one of my partners that was in Miami, Smitty. He be with Dr. Dre and them. He used to be with P Diddy and them. He had a record called "Diamonds on My Neck," "Diamonds on My Neck," "Diamonds on My Neck," and I'm on the green. That boy told me how he had lost all that weight back in the day. Because if you look at that video, he was pretty bulky and he got real slim. And he told me he cut back on the eating and he was doing a lot of interval training. That was his secret. He cut back on the eating and he was doing a lot of interval training. And Chris O'Baby also told me that a while back, and that actually works. You just have to apply yourself. Yeah. Hey, but I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's your boy, Hezeleo. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Know what I'm talking about? And I normally yell right now. I normally yell really loud, like, "Tell!" Nah, that was me toning it down. Let me see if I can hit me one. I'm gonna go and hit one for y'all. Let me see. It's my ad lib. This is what I do. Let me see how I hit that hoe. Tell! It's actually just saying yeah, but with a little, K and an R up in. I don't know how to spell it. I just know how it sound. But yeah, Long Little Pimp and Mama West, and it is the Trill Ambassador, man. That was my reaction on the record. Like I say these days, man, you can just come on the subject and give your take. Some people want to know your take on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this is a beautiful day to be alive, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we playing them stocks and everything, too. But the YouTube is a stock, too, man. Say, man, and that music is a stock, too, man. Say, my music just be accumulating, man. Hey, everybody who been going to that band camp, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. And feel free to go to that band camp right now and get some of them records, because pretty soon that Fire is coming featuring Billy Cook. It's another trill music record. It's another country rap tune. It's another big jamming music, man. Hey, man, and only certain people like my music, man. It registers to certain people. And I got to say this to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man, because y'all got it up here. Y'all understand it. Y'all tuning in. Y'all understand that this man is in a place in life where he's making the music that he appreciate, and hope that y'all gonna appreciate. And lately, everything I've been dropping, man, people been saluting, man. I ain't shooting for no radio. I ain't shooting for no mixtapes. I'm putting out my music that I like, that I love, that I know jamming. And if I want to put it on the mixtape, I'll make my own mixtape like I made the playlist. Also, the playlist coming soon. That's the first one. We're going to be featuring trio music all on the playlist, so people can put that on and just kick back and ride, or kick back and do what they do. And hey, man, it's a trill affair, man. It's a trill world order, man. Yeah, but yeah, go to that band camp. When y'all see me going live, if you want to support and you want to help, grease the wheels of my Flintstone mobile, don't be afraid to super chat. Don't be afraid to super chat. You know what I'm saying? And a little later, we're gonna run a contest. We're gonna run a contest a little later. I got some little exercising to do, and I'll be taking, like I say, a couple more orders before I hit the post office. Then I'm gonna go live again, and then we're gonna run the contest. So y'all wanna tune in for that, because that's gonna be a cash prize on that contest that's gonna come straight to you from my Cash App, straight to you. No fugazi, no plan. Just you win, bam, you got the bread. You did? But yeah, don't be afraid to support. Don't be afraid to soup chat. My regular listeners, they in here, they understand. We about that soup chat. We like different flavor soup chat. So don't be afraid to tip the bartender, you know what I mean? Because there's major things going on, and I'm showing you as it go. Go look at that vlog video as I was in the studio dropping that record. We got more selected records that's gonna come. features from Trader Truth and so forth and so on. My partner Tum Tum from DSR, man. Hey man, and we got a little list that goes on, and we got a bunch of solo records from Hezeleo. And it's beautiful. Shout out to all my producers who've shown plenty of love throughout the years. Black Forest, who just send me some love. He produced the Gots to Be Trill with me and Bun B. V-Man, who's produced multiple songs, you know what I'm saying, throughout my projects. My partner Claymaker, you know what I'm saying, who's produced multiple songs throughout my projects. Ava Rex, Beatmaster, Ronnie Knotts, just all the people I've worked with, you know what I'm saying, on a close relationship who still keep in touch, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. If I left your name out, it ain't no disinfect. I don't mean no disinfect. You know what I mean? It wasn't on the top of my head. You dig? What you expect? I'm a hood. I'm a hood. I'm a hood one. Yeah. But y'all do y'all thing, man. I'll be back and we're gonna run the contest later on. Yeah.